Okay, for the record, can I have your first, last name, and spell it for me, please?
Yes, my name is Cruzelva Peña, and that is Cruselva Peña, Pena.
Okay, Cruz Elva. And what title do you have?
Yeah, I am the program manager with No Kid Hungry, Texas.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the Senate, the bill right now. Can you tell me about the how is this bill gonna affect the WIC programs or any kind of programs?
Yeah, so WIC provides critical nutrition benefits to nearly 7 million women, infants, young children across the country. But currently, WIC is facing a $1 billion funding shortfall. Without Congress providing additional funding for the program, eligible families will be waitlisted, turned away, or have their benefits cut for the first time in 3 decades. If Congress fails to fully fund WIC by the March 1st deadline, states could be forced to make difficult choices that limit the number of qualifying families and limit who will receive the resources they need to buy things like formula, milk, and fresh produce for their families. Um, and let me tell you just a little bit more about that. So what happened is that due to an increase in WIC participation and the higher cost of food, the current funding allocated to the WIC program is not enough to provide benefits for all eligible families. And without addressing the current $1 billion shortfall, an estimated of 2 million parents and children in the country could be waitlisted, turned away, or have their benefits cut. And that includes 227,000 eligible participants in Texas. USDA, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, says that WIC needs about $7.5 billion to guarantee funds will be available for all eligible families. Right now, what we have allocated is 6.3 billion. That's what is included in the current continuing resolution, and that's why we're asking Congress to uh, cover the gap in funding.
Why, on the spending bill, why did it affect WIC? What about it did they decide to cut and why?
Well, it's not that they decided to cut it. So what happened is that there's an increase in participation and the higher cost of food. So now to sustain that program is going to cost USDA $7.5 billion, not the $6.3 billion allocated previously in previous years. That's not enough to cover the needs for this new fiscal year.
Is this the first time the program has had to go through something like this?
Well, it'll be if funding, if the additional $1 billion is not allocated to WIC, it'll be the first time in 30 years that eligible participants could be waitlisted or turned away or have cuts in their benefits.
If they are cut, waitlisted, or what's going to happen with them families?
Yeah, so if that happens, right, worst case scenario is that by the March 1st deadline, Congress either shuts down or they don't, or they continue with another continuing resolution, right? And things could look different. We anticipate that even if we have another continuing resolution by the month of March, eligible participants might still receive their benefits for the month of March, but it'll be harder for the month of April. What we recommend families doing is to make sure that they are enrolled in other federal nutrition programs like SNAP. And also for school-age children, make sure that they are participating in the school meals program, the school breakfast program, lunch program, after school meals. So they are also covered by those other programs, and on that way they can secure benefits, some benefits.
Okay, let's make sure I think that's all the questions or anything that we have. I didn't, you want to add anything else? Is there anything you want to talk about before?
Yes, so what I really want to emphasize is that a WIC not only helps parents make ends meet, WIC also supports the health and development of infants and young children. Through WIC clinics, mothers have important access to services like nutrition education, counseling, referrals to local and health welfare agencies. And else also, data shows that WIC dramatically improves maternal, infant, and child health and development, while also helping parents improve their diets by purchasing healthier foods. We also know that children enrolled in WIC are more likely to have a regular source of medical care and have more follow-up, more up-to-date immunization records, and pregnant women also receive prenatal care earlier compared to families not enrolled in WIC.
Okay, that's about it then. Right, thank
Well,
you.
thank you so